Hi friends, let's continue with the stalking article. I will start to give you a very beautiful example for how they stalk us who are targeted on the internet. And I feel this is a very fine example for that they follow what I am doing on the internet, and they know. The other day I put up a video where I was talking about the bee hive pattern, the hexagon, and then the prince from Dubai I have mentioned a lot of time, whom I think is very important to solve the world rebus. He put up one of his staff, or if you do not know anything about it, which I'm pretty sure he does, then somebody used him to make this targeting of me, so I know that they follow me. He put up a new video with the pattern on, and that's not something I have seen. I follow him for a couple of years, or a little more than 1 year. Very intense, and I have not noticed this pattern before, but they're a little more connected to the royalty. The Dubai News channel, UND, I also look at once in a while. Yesterday they had a news about airport Kuali was caught stealing luggage from a passenger's bag. And then we see in the window LIO, and here we can see it was an N, so it says lion on that plane. And I think that's a clue story also. As far as I remember, Kali is the figure with a lot of arms. And it's about stealing something from passenger. Of course, I could come here with some example for how my luggage has been been spoiled when I have been going through airports on travels, but I do not want that. But it seems to some people they destroy their luggage. They are done with me, and they have not been so kind, so they said we had destroyed it, but we didn't find anything. Here you have money for a new one. No. So I'm pretty sure that's a tactic they have in the airports, where they destroy a certain sum of suitcases, and then they also know they can make business out of selling new suitcases. Some of the other in the secret lodge who sell luggage bags can then earn money on that. But, well, in my brain it also bring me into maybe stealing, a symbolism for stealing something else in the real world, maybe human seeds. But one of the other channels I follow, Into the Stars, yesterday, I know he has talked about this pattern many of times. He should have that one, and I like to listen to him. He has brought many interesting videos up, so I can recommend his channel. But he was decoding a movie yesterday where there also were this pattern in it. I think the name of the movie is down here, but at the top of this there were a little pearl or egg or something, some kind of a hint again about a royal egg or royal pearl. And I also yesterday was talking about something with egg and this computer game where he had this one in the hand. I also have a suspicion it's the same pattern in here. So it could be something that signaled that the royals have this one where they can scan us for what kind of people that we end up to be, or maybe what kind of people they manipulate us to be so they can play with us. But a little more with eggs. When I was a child, there were those clothes figures in the children's program. We liked to see it. A parrot who was very well, she knew how things should be, so she was talking a lot, and he was such a charming troll, you can say, and he did a lot of stupid things, you can say, without really think over how stupid it was. So he was difficult to control. But he's playing with egg and he is breaking one of them. There we have something with the egg and a frog. And I think this is eggs from maybe a frog or some kind of creep. It looks exactly the same as the one on the hexagon box. More with frogs on some clothes with the targeted waves symbolism on it. So there could be a sign for what the frog maybe is a symbol for, and it has something to do with target. Maybe through the frog. The frog could be the symbolism for the egg. This is a glass figure I sold in a shop I once had. It was very popular and I also felt it was beautiful. We often see the frog with a crown, so that again could be a hint to that what is going on with the frog has something to do with royalty. And we have the pearl or egg shape again. The company who sold them were a Danish company who I think they bought them from another country, but the logo was ID, so there is a hint more to something with your identity. Oh, and the last one I have with frogs is Pearl Jam, some who play music, who also, they have made many different kind of very interesting posters for their concerts around the world. But here there are also something with frogs, and it seems to there are two. Could they be making love? I don't know, but that could be a sign for something with the frog. We also have the butterfly, so there could be something hint to some MK Ultra. And there are also this eagle kind of things. We see it very often, and sometimes the head is this way, sometimes it's the other way. In other flags and symbols where it's used, it has both heads in both directions. And I'm pretty sure if you just look into this bird on flags and things, then you also know that those country who has this it's a sign they are in the code. It is a sign for what is going on that we who do not know we are forced to figure it out to get a better life than to be treating this bad, targeted, torturing way. It also has a little bit the spades, and I think this spade, ace of spade. Somehow I came into that the spade was the lower part of the back. The point where chakra, one of the first chakra is. And I remember the date I had in Morocco. He did some massage to me down there. I cannot know if that did something to me, my body, but if that was not the purpose, then I'm pretty sure he did it so I should pay attention to it and maybe figure out some kind of a clue to me. I cannot say. But let's go a little further here. The stalking article, and we came to the woman, Eilis, last name, Dali, and what did I found with Dali? Here it could symbolize there could be some hint to something there are two of, maybe the two personalities. Mention key. I really don't know what this is about, but another example, Dali system. There we are into something with electronic, where they use the Dali. There are some speakers that are named Dali. So there we have again something with sound waves. A hint to that. Salvador Dali, a perfume. There we have a hint, something with a woman. It looks like a woman to me. And a mouth, maybe a dark mouth. A mouth would be very dark. I don't know what this is. Or this here we have the mouth again. And the mouth and the nose. Nose is also spelled in English N-O, no, S-E-C, no, see. Something that you do not see, maybe a child you are not allowed to see. It is in many different colors. Dali Digital Addressable Lighting Interface. It is a two-way communication protocol that is used to provide control over the communication between the components in a lighting system. Well, on the computer there are two-way communication, but there are also something with control. So I think that could be some kind of a hint to that they use this two-way communication on the internet to control us. But lightning, yeah, in a way, sometimes I feel they use it to give you positive vibes and other times negative vibes. So it's some kind of schizophrenic with this targeting. Then we come to Salvador Dali, the person, the artist. And I can see we stop here and then we make one whole video only about Salvador Dali and things he have done. Paintings, most paintings and things around that person.